What's up? So I'm making a video while I'm trying to make my bed, and I just began to receive these downloads and revelations concerning people when they are not healed. When they are not healed, we are all healing spiritually, emotionally, mentally. It's not just physical healing, but I'm realizing that when someone is not healed, they end up hurting other people, whether it's intentionally or unintentionally. They end up hurting people. I just begin to, think about some prior experiences and some, prior relationships that I've noticed that when someone is not healed, they are more susceptible of hurting you because they're not healed. It's almost like, how can a broken person handle somebody else delicately? How can a broken person handle somebody else in a manner where it doesn't also break them? If someone is broken, then they are unstable, or they are unbalanced, or they are can treat someone in a manner where they think is right and they think it's appropriate, or they think they deserve it. Have you ever guys ever experienced someone kind of almost like retaliating against you because they feel like they want to get back at you, almost like revenge? That comes from brokenness. As I'm on my healing journey of not just being healed, not I'm not talking about physical and stuff. I'm talking about like emotional, like through the traumas we've been through the bad experiences and bad relationships. And when you're going through your healing, it's almost like you gotta go back and heal the wounds that you have already gotten from experiences that have you've been through years before you've gotten to this point. And it's almost like a lot of us don't even know we need healing and we're broken and we got wounds because you don't see them. And this is the revelation I'm trying to tell you guys. You don't know you're broken if it's not on your body. You don't know you have a wound if it's not recognizable, if you don't see it. You can go fall and get a cut on your leg and you'll see you bleeding. You'll see the cut, you'll see the scrape, you'll see the skin lifting. But what about if you have gotten a cut emotionally, mentally, spiritually? How do you heal that? Most of those wounds get unhealed, stay unhealed, and people going on about their day and their business, and they don't heal it. And that's what happens when people who have all of these cuts and bruises and wounds spiritually, emotionally, and mentally, and then you end up entertaining that person, and you wonder why they handle you so brutally. You wonder why, because they have been brutalized, because they are full of wounds. Stop. We got to stop expecting people who are broken to handle us in a way that will not break us. How can a broken person love a healed person? How can a broken person handle a healed person and not end up breaking them, hurting them, wounding them? This is why wholeness and healing is important. Not just talking about the body, but talking about the mind, the spirit, the emotions, the inner work that we continuously don't do. That we don't do. This revelation began to fall in my spirit because when we entertain relationships like that, we end up getting hurt. You might even go into the relationship and you're fine, like you're healed, you made whole, and then you go into a relationship, you end up coming out with bruises because you was just handling somebody that was broken, and they had all kind of cuts and all kind of, they even had almost like broken glass. You better be careful when you pick up broken glass, because even though the glass is broken, you can get cut in the process. Revelation. Be careful picking up broken people because you might get cut in the process. It never fails. Every time I'm speaking, my phone goes